Good job. Good job. Man. That's what you get right there for having your sister be your, hype man. That's always fun. Now the whole community's going to be taking pictures of me. So thank you, Carrie. Thank you for that. And thank you all for joining me tonight. Before I say anything of import, there's a few folks I want to recognize. First, of course, is my campaign manager, who's also my wife, Nicole Arnold. Wouldn't be touching this with a 10-foot pole if it wasn't for her. And she's here with the whole crew. Sonia, Dougie, and Reese are all here. Reese's somewhere. And of course, Sonia and Dougie's namesakes are here in spirit. We also have with us Nicole's cousin, Sade and Alani, right here. They've been living with us for a while. They're part of the family. There's no doubt about that. And there's a lot of family here. There's Arnold's, Sanchez's, Lings, Murray's, Muller's, Bears, Garrett's, and Mosley's all here. So let's give a little bit of love. And there's a couple of folks here, just a handful, who've gone and gotten themselves elected. I'll go ahead and recognize them. We'll start with our state senator, former Davis mayor, and my boss, Lois Wolf, is here. We've got a few other of my colleagues from the senator's office. Her chief of staff, Craig Reynolds, is here. Our district director, and she's on the Dixon School Board, Catelyn O'Halloran. I heard Mike Erkey, the ledge director, was going to be here. Tracy Crumpin, Alex Pater, they were here earlier, all friends and colleagues. We have former State Superintendent of Schools, Delane Easton, is here. Former Yolo County Supervisor, the first woman to be on the Board of Supervisors, Betsy Marchand, is here with us. I think I see Rui Laredo and Ron Turner from Assemblyman Dodd's office. They're here. We have our mayor of the city of Davis, Dan Wolk is his name. He's here. I know him. And his colleagues on the city council, Lucas Frericks and Brett Lee are also here. I'll be sharing the ballot with those folks, and I'll also be sharing a ballot with Matt Williams, who's also here. So thank you, Matt, for coming. Oh, Montague made it. Wow, there she is. We'll do some. How about first? I'll do former mayor Maynard Skinner is here. He has, among his many distinctions, is he served as mayor in 4 different decades, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So we all can aspire to that. And then from the school board, Montague Sunder, Barbara Archer are here. I think Barbara had to make her exit. Alan sent me his regrets. I also, of course, got regrets for my good friend on the city council, Rochelle Swanson, who's up doing her day job up in Seattle. So a lot of folks here in spirit. And that's the end of my list. Did I miss any of you folks? Oh, I don't think so. All right. Good. Let's dispense with those folks. So, how was parking out there? Right? Yeah, easy to find the spot, I'm sure. So parking is rough in this town, right? But you know, if this event was being held in downtown Vacaville or downtown Woodland, you would have been able to pull right up front and find a spot. Or like in the South Park song where they say ample parking day or night, that wouldn't work in the Davis song. So, right, having trouble finding a parking spot is obnoxious, but it is itself a sign of something good. Davis is a great place, and people want to be here. Now, I debated bringing this next part up, but we're among friends. Running for office requires a lot of shaking hands, and when folks are faced with shaking my hand, especially for the first time, I get a range of responses. And if I could tell everyone ahead of time what to do, it would be just reach out your hand. And after telling that story to a few folks, it became an unofficial campaign theme. Just reach out your hand. Davis is a great place, and people want to be here. They really do. They want to study here. They want to work here. They want to invest here. They want to bike here, walk here, run here, and yes, occasionally they want to drive and park here. They want to plant roots, they want to raise a family, and they want to be a part of a community here. People want to be here, and that is itself a very good thing, because people are our community's greatest asset. You are our community's greatest asset, more than our parks, more than our schools, more than our bike paths and green belts, more than our land or our buildings or our streets, more than our pipes and wires and anything flowing through them, more even than the great university. It's people who designed these things, who built these things, whose purpose they serve, and whose shoulders we stand upon. People are our community's greatest asset. And yet people are too often seen as a challenge to overcome. People are reduced to numbers, they're reduced to groups, they're reduced to good guys and bad guys, the right and wrong kind of people. They're the cause of traffic jams, litter, noise, crime, pollution, and of course, they make it impossible to find parking. But people are not merely a challenge to overcome, they are our community's greatest asset. So I want you to look around this room. We're joined tonight by young and old, rich and poor, black and white, gay and straight, Democrat, Republican, Independent, and Green.
Right.
We're joined tonight by chamber members and union members, developers and progressives, townies and transplants, PhDs and GEDs, a state senator, and people who aren't yet registered to vote. Don't worry, I'll get you. We have with us world-class athletes and those who can barely move a muscle. Folks who never stay out past 10 p.m., and folks who clock in at that time. People who work to save our city budget, and people who work to save our lives should the call go out. We're here together. We're in this together. Just reach out your hand. Our challenges are real, but our neighbors are not among them. So when I ask you, what's your vision for Davis? And how do we get there? There's one answer I know to be true already. We get there together. Thank you. Bars still open. There's still a lot of food. Have fun.